Breaking the chains. Imagine a world where every city is its own little planet, with rules as hard as steel and skies choked by the dreams they've crushed. Welcome to what's left of Earth, where these city-states are the final bosses in a game where most of us have already lost. Eridu is one of these places. Looks like a shiny tech paradise on the outside, but is more of a nightmare when you peek under its hood. I'm Lena, by the way. I used to be one of Eridu's proud soldiers, not with guns and grenades, but with codes and keystrokes. I worked in surveillance, thinking I was keeping the peace, making sure the bad guys stayed in the shadows. Boy, was I wrong. It all changed when I stumbled upon a digital breadcrumb trail. It whispered tales of the Unveilers, a group that sounded more myth than reality. They were determined to show Eridu for what it really was, a golden cage with invisible bars. My curiosity got the better of me, and before I knew it, I was tumbling down the rabbit hole. The deeper I dug, the murkier things got. I discovered that Eridu's peace was a lie, kept in place by the Veil, an AI so advanced it could play puppeteer with our emotions and memories. The city wasn't just watching us, it was rewriting us. Joining the Unveilers wasn't in my life plan, but here I was, meeting people who believed in freedom more than they feared death. Among them was a security officer who'd seen too much and philosophers who thought too deeply, all considered outcasts for daring to question. We became an odd family, united by the goal of tearing down the Veil. It was like planning a heist in a world where the bank vault was your own mind. We needed to get into the heart of the data center, pull the plug on the Veil, and free Eridu's people from their digital dreamland. The journey was anything but smooth. We dodged drones, bypassed security codes, and faced betrayals. Each step forward cost us, in sweat and in blood, challenging our resolve and our sanity. But the fire inside us burned too bright to be snuffed out by fear. The climax was like something out of a movie. There we were, in the belly of the beast, fingers flying over keyboards, hearts racing as we launched our final assault on the Veil. It was a battle of wits and will, with the freedom of an entire city hanging in the balance. When the dust settled, Eridu was forever changed. The Veil fell, and with it, the illusions that had held the city captive. It was chaos at first, raw, painful, but real. People saw the cracks in their perfect world, the lies they'd been fed, and the truths they needed to rebuild. As I stood among the ruins of what we'd undone, I couldn't help but feel a spark of hope. We'd shown that even in a world where reality is manufactured, the truth could still break through. Our rebellion was a message, a beacon for those who dared to dream of something more. This is not just my story, but it's also a call to anyone living under the shadow of a lie. It's a reminder that the chains we wear can be broken, that freedom is worth fighting for, and that even in the darkest dystopias, a single spark can light the way to a new dawn. So, here's to the dreamers, the rebels, and the thinkers. Here's to tearing down walls and unveiling the worlds we're meant to live in. Welcome to the beginning of a new chapter in Eridu, and just maybe, a new chapter for us all.